Hi, sweet family. Welcome. Welcome to Sweet Annie's Kitchen. My name is Annie, and this is Letitia, and she's going to be joining me in the kitchen today. So, today we have a special recipe for you, but before we start, if you are here for the first time, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. So the recipe I have for you today that we're going to be doing again is going to be fish cakes. I did it like 2 years ago or something like that, and that is one of my best videos to date. We are going to be doing over some of the older recipes for you. So, but today we're going to be concentrating on fish cakes. And I have my ingredients here in front of me. You will see I have a whole set of things here in front of me. Well, I'm going to show you what ingredients we have before I do that, though. I find out if Letitia has anything to say.
Well, I am excited to make fish cakes with you today, or to watch you for the most part.
Yeah. And the reason she is here.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say because I love fish cakes. Fish cakes is one of my favorites from back home in Barbados, and it's not something I get very often. So I didn't miss the opportunity when you told me I'm gonna do a fish cake video this week. I was like, Mom,
she said,
can I come?
Yes, yeah.
Can I do it with you? I have an idea.
Yes, and these are going to be fish cakes, but done the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people like to convert them, but I'm doing them now the way I remember, the way my grand did them, and I'm just going the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
And as I always say, less is more. So our hands are all washed. So remember, when you're going in the kitchen and you're touching your food and you cooking your food and all that there, wash your hands first, please. All right. So I'm going to be making a little bit more than I'm normally making. So we have our fish here. And this fish is not codfish. Normally, I would do the fish cakes with codfish, but because the codfish, the salted cod, because it's so expensive, now I looked at a pack and it was like $20-something. So because it's so expensive, we're using some salted pollock today.
Yeah.
And I tried it with these before, and it tasted like the same way,
Yeah.
really. So this is going to be our fish. I bought that from my Spanish store. Then I am going to be putting some thyme in it. I'm going to show y'all how. I'm going to show Letitia how to get the thyme off of the stem, because you can't put in the stems, because if the stems go in there, it would be really bitter. I don't have any marjoram. We used to put marjoram and all that in it, but I don't have any of that today. I have that, but only in the powder form. Then I have some parsley, and this seems to be a cross between the curly and the flat. So this is our parsley. And then I have my peppers, my hot peppers.
Habanero.
And these are habanero peppers because we would normally do it in Barbados with the Scotch bonnet, which is really hot. But these are habanero peppers. Then I have my baking powder. I have my flour over there. And this is a little secret that my mom told me. Because one thing a lot of people do, that I see a lot of people do, they boil out all the salt out of the fish, and then they add salt. You wouldn't see me add salt in mine because this is a mix between the actual saltfish water and plain water. So I would just put it in to taste.
Yeah.
You know, I won't make it like too salty or anything. I would just put it in to taste. And did I say it?
Nope. You got onion.
Anyway, and we have an onion as
green.
well. And then,
Green onions.
to me, along with the fish, these are the star of the show.
Wow.
And I like them to be fresh. I have some cut up in the fridge, but I didn't want to use those. I wanted to use the fresh ones. So I have my green onions. And in case you didn't know, I have a video up there talking about green onions because we were doing a series on basic kitchen herbs.
And you recently uploaded one about storing green onions. I think I saw that.
Storing sweet peppers.
Or and not green onions.
Oh yeah, I showed in the video. I showed how to store the green onions. So along with talking about it,
Okay.
I showed the different ways that you could store your green onions so that they don't spoil, because we know that as soon as you put something in the fridge, it just spoils.
Yeah.
So what we are gonna do, I don't want to do too much talking.
Forget to mention these two things here. That you're gonna cook it in the sunflower oil and your flour.
And the flour.
Sifted flour.
I forgot that.
Yeah. The flour. How much cups of flour is it?
Well, I normally would put in the flour to because I make him.
Because she is one of those cooks.
Yeah,
I'm a measurement person. She cooks by instinct.
Yeah, I'm one of those cooks that would. That's why sometimes people say, you know, in my videos, people say, you didn't even put the measurements of what. But you know, so I then try to get the measurements as best as I can, but I am an eyeball person.
Right.
So
this is sifted flour here, right?
Yeah. Let me get the flour. So this is going to be our flour. I started to sift some. And so all we're going to do is we're going to sift this, and we're sifting this just to get out any kind of lumps, or it makes the what it does, it makes the flour more fluffy. You know, so
that's just a very zen thing to do. You know, it kind of reminds me of when we did the capsules, and I was like, yeah, this is so zen. When we was scraping the capsules, the powders into the capsules.
Yep.
I love the zen activities, and this is definitely a zen kitchen activity right here. Just watching that flour, you know, gently
just
fall into the bowl.
You're weird.
Yeah, I know I'm weird. I like my zen activities.
She's weird. Anyway, so this container here, we're gonna put everything together, and that is going to be the quickest part. But before I start again, let me just rinse off my hand. All right, so I am back from rinsing my hand. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my saltfish and put it all in here, right? Let me move these things so that you'll be able to see better. What I'm doing here, you can put it in the food processor if you want, but what I'm doing here, I'm doing it the old-fashioned way.
Again, that's another zen activity right there. Feeling the texture of your food is fun.
That's why I washed my hand. Oops, sorry.
Ding.
That's why I washed my hand. So.
And you squeeze any juice out. Is that intentional or that just? It does.
No, I just trying to get this all crumbled up.
Yeah.
Because you don't get big chunks
Yeah.
in your fish cakes.
Yeah.
And the thing about it, when you feel it like this,
Yeah.
you could tell if it has any bones.
Oh,
or
yeah.
not bones. Yeah, bones.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, bones.
Okay.
So, but if you put it in the food processor,
Oh, well, it would grind
crush
up
it,
the bone.
it will grate up the bone.
Yeah.
But you see this?
Oh, wow.
So I found this bone.
Wow.
Now you see how dangerous this would be?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's a lot of the reason why the older generation like to do it with their hands, you know.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to put this over here. So this is going to be all fish. It doesn't seem as though, and I have like some grandchildren, so I wouldn't want them to get a bone, you know. Not that I want Letitia to get a bone either, but I mean they're younger, you know.
Yeah, that's funny.
So
Yeah.
our fish is all done. Things, so I'll set this aside. And that's why when you're in the kitchen, I remember when I first started my channel, we learn from a lot of the comments. It all depends on what they are. And I used to have on the gloves,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And somebody commented and said that it turns them off when they see people dealing with food with gloves, because what happens is that when you go on the gloves, you don't wash your hand often enough.
Oh, okay.
Because you go on the gloves.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
but for me, when I answered, I said, well, that's not me, because although I have on the gloves, I wash the gloves.
Right.
Just like if I was washing my hands, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So let me just turn around the camera and bring it down so that y'all can see a lot better. And then I'll show you what we're going to do with the others, okay? All right, so this is our onion and our green onion. I don't like the big chunks of the onion in my thing. So some people, you would realize.
Are you grating onion? Wow, that's gonna be full of tears.
Well, if I cut them, it's still gonna be full of tears.
Oh, I got a better one. That's gonna be a tear jerker.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what tear jerker is, but anyway.
I guess it's the same thing.
She doesn't want me to.
Oh no, you could do it if you can handle it. I'm gonna stay over here.
But the peppers does the same thing.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do, we just cut in these, just like how I showed y'all in the other video, how I cut them to store them. We can just cut them in like squares. What I'm going to do, and then we're gonna either cut the onion or grate it small or as well. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do these things off camera. I just explained to you what thing. Alright. Okay, so everybody is crying right now because I finished. These are the onions.
I feel like they're crying more than you.
This is the white onions.
Oh, I think you're accustomed.
Yeah, I'm accustomed.
I think I'm crying more than you.
And this is our peppers that we are cutting up now. And what I wanted to say, 'cause my son said to me, Mommy, you could at least tell people to put on gloves when they're cutting up the thing. 'Cause I even forget to put on gloves. I said, well, I thought it was a given.
Did he get burned?
Yeah, 'cause he wanted to make something. I didn't know if it was the pepper sauce he was making or what. He said, Mommy, you didn't even say to put on gloves. I said, Machine, I thought it was a given. I should have to tell you to put on gloves. If you're dealing with peppers, you should be able to put on gloves.
Well, not everybody knows, you know. So for those who didn't know,
Put on gloves.
Yeah.
Don't do like me.
Yeah. My eyes are still watering.
Yep, don't do like me at all.
And I wasn't even cutting the onions. I was just standing here.
All right, you know what? There's something else that you could do with these peppers too. If you have like a bullet or something, which I have, you could take them and put them in your bullet. Where is he? Oh. All right. So that is what we are going to do because Letitia is crying.
I was crying because of the onions, though, not the peppers. I was still watering.
The peppers just make you cough and stuff like that, though. So when I cut them up, they will still make you cough. Because when I was making the pepper sauce the other day, I was like coughing and sneezing and doing all the because I was doing the peppers. I had lots of peppers then.
Extension.
All right.
And plug-in.
All right. I can plug it in over this side.
Off camera.
All right.
Oh, look at that. That is so pretty.
And my peppers are finished.
Yeah.
All right. So we can put these. Where's the thing? Oh, we can put. Oops. There's a big chunk there still.
Yeah.
That probably was in the
bottom. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I could smell it. It going through my nose.
That's why I tell you.
Smell it. And it's strong.
And it's be strong, but they're not hot.
Yeah. And there it goes.
See what I tell you?
It's still got a chunk. You might gotta cut this one.
That one big too?
Yeah.
That's the only one?
Yeah. Ooh, now I'm feeling it in my eyes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that is what you go through when you're making fish cakes, okay?
Yeah, if you put in hot peppers in it. Or onions. Hot peppers
and
onions.
just for the sake of it, for those that might be watching this video might be a little longer than normal, and that's because we're not just coming on and doing a recipe.
Yeah, we hanging out.
We basically, as Letitia said, we hanging out together. So it's not just a recipe.
So, like, if you want to see the older one, that's just a recipe, that would be in the description.
Yep.
The link to that will be in the description.
And just remember, that one is about 2 years old.
That's one of your earlier videos, huh?
Yeah.
You know, that's before she had gotten like fully comfortable.
Yeah, so I might still seem nervous. Ooh, smell this. I love the smell.
Me too. I love the smell of thyme.
I love the smell of thyme.
Thyme and rosemary.
All right.
Is my favorite smell.
And we're doing the same thing there with the parsley, okay?
Yeah.
So we're gonna cut up the parsley. I have some dry parsley in there, but as I tell you, I'm doing this the old-fashioned way. So
fresh ingredients.
Fresh, everything fresh.
So why you like parsley in your fish cakes? Like for flavor or for aesthetics or?
No, for flavor, because fish cakes is not fish cakes without parsley.
Can I smell it? So, oh yes, yeah. Oh,
smell nice.
That's good.
Smells nice.
Strong, but good.
Yeah, it smells nice.
Yeah.
It's nice and fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me, I don't, listen, there were a lot of things the older generation did. And when you ask them, you know, why they do it, they didn't even know why they do it themselves. They just, it just comes down through
Yeah. Yeah.
the traditions, you know.
Yeah.
And parsley, I love parsley, and parsley is very, very good for your health. So why not put it in? People, you know, as I said, people will put in a lot of the dry things as well. And then I see people put in a lot of different powder things like garlic and stuff like that.
Right.
But I don't do my fish cakes like that, and that's why at my bar, my fish cake was, I can show you. Okay. You know how to do it.
Yeah, I think I know how to do it. Let's test it out. It's like this, right? Like
no, the other way.
Oh, the other way.
You're going against the.
Okay, so
against.
I'm going this way.
Now you can tell who does the cooking in her house.
Yeah, not me.
and you know, when she was growing up, she never liked cooking.
Yeah.
And she said to me, Mommy, I'm going to find a man that is going to cook.
That's funny, I did.
Yes, you did.
I remember thinking it.
But you said it too.
I said it to you.
And you said to me that, Mommy, I'm going to find a husband that cooks.
Yeah. The power of
manifestation. I was the most shocked person when you found a husband that does the cooking.
Okay, I don't think that I did it as well as I would like, so I think I can let you handle the other side. But I have a story to talk about that since we're here.
Okay.
That is kind of like one of the deciding factors in choosing that husband of mine, because he cooked for me when we kind of like hanged out for the first time. He cooked for me.
And you said, this is a keeper, right?
Yeah, it was that and many other reasons, but that was one of them. That was one of the things that really was like, I think I could see myself living with this person, you know. And I remember that meal, you know. I remember having that our first meal that he cooked for me, and it was that was already when the defenses or the caution was coming down, you know, or whatever the word is, like that was when you were really like, I could see this, I can imagine this, I can imagine us being together.
Yeah. Ooh.
You know.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Because I remember either calling you or you calling me or something, and I said, Letitia, where are you? You said to me, I'm at a friend. I said, okay. She obviously doesn't want me to know who this friend was.
And then I didn't introduce my parents to my boyfriend. I introduced my parents to my fiance, and my mom asked me, "Are you sure?"
Yeah, because it was only like 3 months.
You never met him as a boyfriend or anything like that. You met him as a fiance, as somebody I wanted to marry. I told you know. So you asked me if I'm sure, and I said I've never been more sure about anything, you know. And I was absolutely sure.
And 20 years later, 6 children.
Yeah, 20 years later, 6 children. One of them in heaven. And you know, in the heavenly realms, and you know, we're still doing well. We're still happy. We still like each other.
Yep.
So
I think that is so awesome, because when the Spirit has somebody for you, and I mean that person is just for you.
Yeah.
Because they got some people that after 3 months, and they get married, they break up after a year, you know.
So, but one of the things too that I learned from that too is I learned to trust my instincts, you know, because I learned the difference between when you're thinking about something and it could go either way, and when you're 100% 1000% sure, you know?
No, you see, she has me doing all the work, right?
Yeah, that was always the plan. I was just gonna help with the eating.
Anyway, I hope that y'all are
keeping you company
enjoying.
in the kitchen.
I hope that y'all are enjoying this video.
That is the job that I have with my husband too. I keep him company in the kitchen for the most part.
Yeah, because
I help like 5%.
That is what gives us, you know,
Yeah.
a little pleasure,
Yeah.
and makes things go better. All right, so let me just put these things aside so it don't be so messy.
Everything just looks so beautiful in this bowl.
Yep, all those
beautiful.
greens,
Yeah.
right? I love to see
That just looked like a lovely bowl of goodies.
Yeah, see it? Yeah. See it? I love to see. Yeah. That's what I love to see.
Yeah.
A lot of fresh, a lot of greens.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right. And then we have our fish cake here. So, our fish here. So we are going to dump everything. This is our everything all mixed in here. And as you see, all I have here is the fish and the green. Put the baking powder in here. I'm gonna put 2.5 tablespoons of baking powder. Right, as I tell you, I'm making a little bit more than I normally make, so I'm hoping that it comes out all right.
You will.
Then I'm gonna mix, because I already think this. No, Letitia had asked me earlier if it was good enough. And to me it wasn't good enough, so I put a little bit more of the saltfish water in there. Because that's why I tell you I can't give measurements, because you will have to taste and see how it is suited for you, you know, because some people like it more saltier than others. And
But the consistency look good.
yeah, it looked good.
Yeah.
We hope that fried good.
Got something who wants to taste it.
You want to taste it with a spoon or fork?
Yeah, a spoon.
Because that's what's happened. The flour does suck up a lot of the salt.
Right
so
is this a bone or a fish? This piece right here. A little piece of bone.
You see? I missed that.
Tastes good.
Tastes good?
Yeah, you taste it though. It's still a little light, but not that light. Light on the salt, but not. It can taste good. It can be good tasting fish cakes.
It's gonna be good. Because if you put any salt here,
Yeah.
you get too salty.
Yeah, you don't have to. I don't even know if it like on the salt. It tastes like in the salt in the batter, but it could be different when you fry
It
it.
can be different.
Yeah.
All right, family, we have our oil on, and the key is the oil has to be very hot. So we are going to let that get hot, and then we'll be right back. Okay, family, we can test our oil to see if it is hot enough. No, it is not, because you see there's no bubbles happening there, so it is not hot enough. All right, family, let's check our oil. And who can see the little bubbles, the bubbles. Well, that's what's supposed to happen, so that you would know that your oil is ready.
That's something new for me. I never saw that. I never knew that trick. I just learned something new. Wow.
Right, so, all right, family, another thing we have here, we have our cup with some water, and this is our spoon that we're going to take out the fish cakes with. Now, I don't like my fish cakes too big, so I'm just going to be using probably a half of this spoon. All right, and then we're going to drop you see it bubbles straight away. All right, family, right now we are just dropping our fish cakes, and what I will do, I will drop a couple and let them fry, and then I will be right back with you because this video is already too long. It's taking out the first batch now. These are our fish cakes. They look lovely. Look very nice. We have to taste them and see how they taste after though. So I'm going to just put another batch in, let that fry. And then, so we made our little dip to go with the fish cakes. But one thing I realized about the fish is it doesn't really work like the codfish. That's why we use codfish, I guess. But yeah, it didn't, it didn't stand up like the codfish to give you that crunch. The codfish used to like give you that crunch. I had to put in, and it might be me too, because I might have put in a little too much water in it, trying to stretch it.
Which meant that we had to put in more flour.
Which meant we had to put in more flour.
And then it was a kind of imperfect imperfect because we ran out of baking powder. Had to add in more flour, had to add in a little bit more water, so it wasn't like one of the perfect
like my first video. My first video was good, but I was making a bulk.
Yeah.
And anyway, but it's all good. But it does have, you could taste. It tastes like.
It tastes good.
It tastes like saltfish, but with the cod, you taste the fish in it.
But that is okay because it tastes good.
But that's all right. And that's what I always say. That's okay.
Okay.
But this is our dip, and you could use it with the dip. But you know what? You can still hear a little crunch. Might not be as much. It's still getting a little bit of warmth.
Yeah. But I just love fish cakes. It's one of my favorite things. So one of the things that you need to know about fish cakes is that it's not the kind of food that you could leave sitting for a while. It tastes better fresh. the longer you leave it, the softer and chewier it gets. So you want to eat it fresh. You make it, you let it cool a little bit, and you eat it fresh, because that's the best way to eat fish cakes. If you leave it too long, it will get chewy. But I love it. I love fish cakes. It's one of my favorite things. They have two.
Yeah, it's not one of my better ones at all.
Preparation, one of your better prep.
Yeah, the taste and everything is good, but I am not getting that crunch that I like to get. So,
but in terms of the taste, it's really good.
Next time, not too much water, which I already know. I knew that from the time I was looking at it. I knew that it was getting a little too much water, but that's something I had to do because of what was happening.
Yeah, because it needed more salt. So you added in more of the salt water. And the tea that we have in is butterfly pea, by the way, and this lovely blue tea. It changes color when you add like honey or sugar. When you add any sweetener or
when you add
specifically
anything acid, anything that has the acid,
it would change color and it would turn purple. But
so this is our butterfly tea.
Butterfly pea flower tea. Yeah.
And it looks very beautiful.
Yeah. I think I might try it without adding anything and see what I think. See what I manage.
It's hot. Wow.
Yeah, do it. Okay.
You want me to pour it?
I was gonna. But that's okay. It's very pretty. I love the blue tea.
Yeah, me too.
Purple tea is fine too, but yeah.
I like it when it's blue. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
You should see when I make the butterfly pea cake.
Yeah.
That is pretty blue. Yeah. It is really, really pretty. You would think that somebody put dye in it. It's
a
so
really
pretty.
nice natural blue coloring. Yeah.
Yep. But the thing about butterfly pea, it has no taste.
So we have to add something.
And it picks up whatever you put it with, it picks up that taste because it has no taste on it. Oh.
No taste. It's like water. Hot water.
That's what I tell you. Anyway, we're going to be cutting off now. And if y'all have any questions for us or whatever the case may be, but what I will do, I will put a recipe of the fish cakes in the description box for you, but I will just scale down what I did because I made a lot because I wanted her to be able to get some to take home. So that's why I tried to stretch, because I thought I had enough fish and I tried to stretch everything. So thank you so much for joining us. Oh my.
I hope you leave that in. I hope you leave that in. That's funny.
I put it in the wrong thing.
Did you put the honey in that dip? Or
No.
Did they have any honey?
No,
Okay.
I didn't have any honey. I was supposed to be taking out honey and I ended up taking out that instead.
Tanya don't want any fish cakes.
Yeah, I can call her.
She might be starving.
Yeah, she probably is. I'm probably in there quarreling too. Oh. Anyway, once again.
I forgot, I'm still recording.
Yeah, once again, have an awesome weekend. And until we see you again next time with another recipe. My name is Annie, and this is Tatia. This is. I always do that.
Also, please leave that in.
This is Letitia, my eldest. And so I don't know if you have anything else to say to end it
No,
off.
I'm hungry.
But bye.